Timer started. Went to the store, grabbed some Under Armour. You know, whatever. Just keeping myself warm and toasty. Because nobody else will do it for me. I don't really know, man, you know? Just things happened over the weekend. Went to a metal concert. Got punched in the face. Pretty metal. Went to the ER. Now I have a bill for like $400 or $500. Doesn't matter. Making bank. It does matter. It hurts me. And I have a stomach ache because I haven't eaten in like 3 days. Reason being, inside of my mouth. Cut up. Yeah. Anyways, on a lighter note, things that happened tonight. Well, it was cold. That happened. You know how when you go out and play in the snow, and it's really cold, but like you're okay with it because you chose to go out there, and then after maybe an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever, depending on your rate of activity, after a certain amount of time, you're like, this isn't fun anymore. I'm going back inside, you know? And then you go and you get some hot chocolate and sit by the fire. It's like that, but times 10. And it sucks. But it's good, because it's making me into a man, and that's all that really matters. You know? I get to be freezing cold, have old men swear at me, and do work, and get soaked. Ugh. I don't really know. I'm sorry to say, guys, I don't have much to tell you right now, besides the fact that I think one of the old guys wants to go clam digging with me, because we don't have work on Wednesday. So, I mean, I don't know. He was like, hey, give me your number, and we'll go clam digging. I'm like, well, I'm not doing anything, sure, you know. I mean, you know, or fishing or something. All these guys hunt and fish, like all of them. Literally all of them. Like, they're all talking about how they smoke their deer and hang their venison up to dry and have the blood drip out of it, which is pretty cool, but, you know, I was never really in that realm, so I don't really understand half of it. I don't know. I have no idea what to talk about. I'm not even kidding. I just want to get my hair back. About the hair, it had to happen. Like, seriously, it was a thing that was, like, emotional and mental and spiritual, and I was like, and it had to happen. And so, you know, there's nothing I really have to say about that. This is a terrible video so far. I'm so sorry. Thinking about making, I don't know what I'm thinking about making. I drove down to I drove like an hour on the freeway, got to a place, bought the Under Armour, and I went out to start my car, and it was like snowing, just straight up snowing, and I was like, And then I started the car, and then it died. So, I mean, that's never good. You're out of your comfort zone, you know? You got your little space around your house on Google Maps where you got all your little starred locations, and you're like 300 miles away. And that was pretty scary. But then I started it again and was a man about it. And my feet are freezing cold ice cubes right now. I also went to a Asian massage shop while my car was getting its stereo put in. And I paid like $20 for a foot rub. Like, I walk in the door, look at the sign, I'm like, okay, foot rub, whatever. And the guy's like, okay, you come over here. I go over there. And he, like, laid down on this amazing couch bed thing. And then he's like, shoes, jacket, hat, watch, phone, everything goes in basket. And I'm straight up, like, expecting people to be stealing this while I'm getting a foot rub. Because, clearly, like, that would be a pretty good racket. But then they, like, put this towel over my head, and there's, like, all this all these Christmas lights up, and it's really dark in the room, and there's all this Asian music playing, and like this water is trickling in the background, and I was like, whoa, whoa, and then like they started rubbing my head, which was weird because I paid for a foot rub, and then my arms, which was also weird because I paid for a foot rub, and then they rubbed my feet, which made sense because I paid for a foot rub, and then they rubbed my back, which didn't make sense because I paid for a foot rub. So I ended up spending like an hour in there, and I get out like feeling amazing, like the most amazing experience of my life. And I'm like, whoa. I was so ready and willing to give them like all of my money just for doing that. And I finished, I'm like, whoa, dude, how much? He's like, oh, $20. So I'm going to go back and see what $100 get me, because I have that kind of money now. Anyways, sorry for the terrible video. I'm just really cold and tired, and nothing exciting happened tonight because it was cold and tiring. I'm going to go take a shower and read a book about ultramarines and such, and ice my lip. Good night, guys.